Alex here with another review. This time we're taking a look at Rove's brand new RS2 inspection camera. It can record full high definition video as well as take pictures from its tiny camera probe measuring 6.2 millimeters. The probe is also articulated so it can turn in tight spaces and is also waterproof. So in this video I'll walk you through its features as well as test out the video quality of it. And I placed a link in the description down below to the inspection scope if you'd like to get one for yourself. And it features a high resolution 4.3-inch screen, large buttons, and also a dial to adjust the articulation, and the dial actually goes all the way through, giving us better accessibility to it. And the probe features 6 LEDs as well as 90-degree wide-angle lens and is IP67 waterproof rating. But what's also pretty cool is that it can turn a full 180 degrees with the articulating function. There is a dust cover on the left side that protects a USB-C port and the memory card bay. Now this supports up to 64 gigs of memory, and they have already included a 32 gig memory card. And the probe features illumination, which is adjustable, and we also get 2 additional inspection lights on the back of the unit. And for charging, we get USB-A to USB-C cable. Now the runtime on this unit is about 4 hours with the included 2600 milliamp battery, which is also replaceable. So let's test out the video quality by probing inside this engine compartment. This particular vehicle has limited access to this area since the engine bay is very tight and there are many covers that have to be removed to inspect any part of it in the normal way. But with the probe, I can get far inside and look around with these. Now here's a label, and the information on it is actually quite readable. There is also some stamping on this case, and again, we're able to clearly read the information on it, so I would say definitely good image quality. Here's a tiny hole, penny next to it for reference, and I'm able to slide the probe into this area of the vehicle, allowing for inspection in areas that normally would not be accessible to a person without some serious disassembly. And I can also look around by gently turning the probe cable, and combining that with the articulating function, I'm able to see left, right, up and down. And I found a hole in my wall, which works to see how this could be used to look behind it without having to open up a large section of drywall. This has helped me to look for hidden pipes behind a wall and also to check for leaks on pipes and even inspect for pests. Inspection of ducts is also possible without having to remove the grill that covers them. The probe has a length of about 1.6 meters, which is roughly about 5 feet. And being semi-rigid, it allows me to insert it into areas that are out of reach. And here I turn the camera 180 degrees so it's looking back where it came from. I was even able to use the gooseneck feature to look inside a nest I found outside my house in a tight area that is not easily accessible, and sure enough, I found a nice little surprise inside of it. And the probe is deep inside the engine, and we're inspecting this tube right here that has a label. Now, the brightness of the light at the end of the probe can be adjusted by tapping this button. You can decrease that in increments, or you can turn off the light completely. It is quite dark in there, so I'm gonna turn the light back on. Also, we know that this allows us to move the probe head if we wanted to adjust that view. And let's center that about right here. But we wanna be able to read this label, so you can rotate the image with this button right here. Tapping through this is gonna rotate it and flip it if you need to. So now we can read it. Canister, and then you can even see a date. You can also take a picture of what's being inspected with this camera icon. Notice that it says photo save. And with this magnifying icon, we get zoom, 2x zoom, and again, I'll take a picture, and one more time, you get 4x zoom, and again, I'll go ahead and take a picture if I need it. But also what you can do, you can switch over to a different mode. Notice that right now we are on picture mode as indicated by the camera icon. Tapping the mode button is gonna switch us over to video mode. Notice how that icon changed. So now if I tap this button that before it took a picture, now what it does instead, it starts recording a video. So we're in video recording mode. And again, you could still zoom in on the image, and the zoom is gonna be also recorded as well. But let's go a little deeper inside of here. Now this is kind of a little bit of a tight area. This is a fuel injector, and I'm looking at the ring around that fuel injector. Very difficult to inspect without removing a ton of stuff, but here I can see it and I can check for any leaks. And you also have the probe's temperature indicated right here, currently 140 F. Now the engine is not hot. That is the temperature because of the LEDs that are around it. So this can help you to make sure that you don't overheat that probe if you get it close to an area that may be too hot for it. Let's go ahead and try to zoom in on this view right here and 4x, That is pretty good, I think, right here. Being able to inspect tight areas like this without disassembly can definitely help to save time when troubleshooting vehicles. And to play back the videos, again, I'm gonna tap the mode button and I'm gonna switch over until I get to the playback mode. And in the playback mode, I can navigate through the videos and through the pictures. Pictures are indicated with that picture icon and videos with that video icon. And I can keep scrolling down here. Let's find another one. Let's take a look at this guy right here. I'm gonna tap OK. And then to play, I'm gonna tap OK one more time, and the video begins to play back. Super convenient if you want to see it on the screen, but you usually are gonna get a better view at this if you download the videos to the PC, either by taking the memory card out or connecting the Borescope directly to the PC with the included USB-C cable. And you can also delete the video by tapping the settings icon and hitting delete, or you can protect the video with the protect option. And same thing with the pictures. If you go to the picture and hit OK, that's gonna enlarge the picture, and if you tap the settings icon, you have the option to delete the picture or protect the picture. And to get to the advanced settings, I'm gonna hold down the settings button, and now we can see the settings menu. I'm gonna hit OK. We can change the language, and these are the different languages that are included with this unit. And you can also adjust the date and time, including an auto shutdown if you want this to turn off after a specific period of time. And you can also adjust the resolution settings. I like to leave mine on the max. You could also turn off the date and stamps that are recorded on the video, and you can also enable audio recording if you wanted to record audio along with video. You could also adjust the screen brightness. Right now I have it at 60, but as you can see, you can increase it quite a bit, and you can change also the temperature scale between F and C. And to turn on the lights on the back of the unit, I'm gonna hold down that rotate button one more time, and that is gonna turn the lights on. Now I'll show you what it looks like with the lights on and with the lights off. Not crazy bright, but I think it's enough to help you if you're inspecting in a very dark area, particularly if you're underneath the vehicle and need a couple of additional light that you can take with you. So I think it makes a lot of sense for Rove to introduce this inspection borescope, since they have a lot of experience with cameras from their dash cams. And that's probably the thing that I like the most, that the menu on this borescope is very close to how their dash cam menu works. So that makes it a lot easier to use. If you're familiar with their dash cams, you're gonna like this menu as well. So I'll put a link in the description down below to this inspection camera if you'd like to get one for yourself. It is definitely a time saver and worth investing into. And if you guys have any other questions regarding this, please put that in the comments. Also, if you found any part of this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button to support the channel, and stay tuned as I have a lot more reviews coming up. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.